I don't know, whatever your physical therapist has told you, just listen to that, because, you know, I'm a nursing school dropout, and I'm not a singer either.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's noon. I'm waking up. I'm getting there. Oh God. You want treats? It's early. No. How about this? If the vlog goes well today, you guys can have treats at the end of the day. What do you think about that? Well, that's just too bad, isn't it? How are you, Philip? You're waking up too. Philip wants treats too. No, it's too early to start having treats. It's too early. No, it is not 5 o'clock somewhere. That doesn't work for Temptations. That's a booze thing. That's not a treat thing. Huh? No. That song does not work for this. No. No. I was gonna make myself some coffee, but I need this. Chill. Welcome. Today is gonna be one of those spoony, chronic pain kind of days. Ugh. Oh my gosh, you guys, okay, so last week, we're still on quarantine, still doing the quarantine thing. So much fun. Cheers. We switched from having cooler weather to hotter weather. Like, we were having 60, 70 degree highs to like 105. So my pain is not doing good. Usually when we have like highs that are 105 and our lows in the evening are getting down to like 70 degrees. So when there's like a big gap between our high and our low, it really F's with my pain, which is going on today. Yay! So I just have that general heaviness feeling throughout my body. I have a lot of achiness in my tailbone, and my sciatica is acting up where it's starting to try and shoot through my groin, which is when it gets real bad. I know I showed you guys earlier, it's around noon. I woke up this morning. I usually wake up in the mornings around 5:30 with Patrick and my mom, and I usually sit out here with my mom and Patrick until they go to work. And this morning, like here in the last, well, not just this morning, but in the last week, I've been waking up, taking my pain medications in the morning, and then going back to bed till about noon. So that's why I'm waking up at noon. But hey, I got up before Tana, so that's good. Yeah, today's one of those chronic pain kind of days. I've been behind on sushi. I need to film that today. I wanted to put makeup on to film sushi today, but it ain't gonna happen. I just feel too tired and my back just hurts too bad. And I think for me, the hard part is taking the makeup off at the end of the day. And when I'm already having a bad pain day, it's gonna get worse as the day goes on. So I'm hoping that my goal today is just to try and get sushi filmed and take some more notes. I gotta take some more notes for it before I film it. But my goal is just to, you know, the notes and film sushi. And if that's all we do today, that's okay, because we be spoonies and we live with chronic pain. I'd say my pain right now on the pain scale is probably a 7. It's kind of getting to an 8. If it was like a 6 or a 5, I might be able to fudge putting on some makeup today, but since it's a 7, it's not gonna happen. Sadly, that's kind of normal for me, is not feeling good enough to put makeup on, so Yeah, I want to start trying to put a little more substance into sushi for you guys. This week I want to talk about how to deal with like change, like hard life changes. And one of the things I wanted to do at the beginning of this video is give you guys some like free mental health resources, or like, you know, just people to connect with or talk to like while you're in quarantine, or just like free resources where you could get mental free help if you need it, or you can talk to someone like a text. I found a lot of like text lines, and I found some call groups. So yeah, taking notes, getting stuff together, trying to stay on top of our pain. That's what we got going on today, yo. I'm back here in the bedroom with Frank. Patrick's working. He's at work. He's here, but he's not here. So I'm here with Frank, and I wanted to show you guys. Sometimes I like to stretch on the bed. I like to like lean over the bed and like stretch out the back of my legs when my sciatica is really hurting, and my buttocks. And then I'll take one of my legs and kind of do, if you guys do yoga, you know, pigeon pose, you know, where you kind of put your leg out in front like this. You guys can see. And then you kind of like lean over, and it stretches the side out here of your buttocks. It stretches out the sides here of your legs, but I like to like stand, and then I'll kind of like lean over, and it gets the back and the sides of your sciatica, really where your sciatica is, and it really helps stretch out. Oh, it feels good. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. We're just in here, me and Frank. You know, Patrick's here, but he's not here.
Bye.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just here with Frank. Yes, we got plastic on our bed. Noe gets anxious, and when he gets anxious, he likes to mark his territory, which is under our bed. So he marks the top of the bed. So we put plastic on the bed to remind him not to pee on the bed. It does a good job, and if he has an accident, well, there's plastic there, but usually the plastic reminds him not to pee on it. So yeah, poor Noe. He's got a lot of anxiety issues because he was a feral kitten when we got him. His mother left him for us on our patio, so he's a feral kitten. That's why he's weird, and he's not cuddly like Philip or Frank. He doesn't like to be held. He's got an attitude issue. Yeah, that's our Noe. We love him though, even though he's crazy and cries at 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Got Frank here. Frank's a good boy. Frank likes sitting on the plastic. Frank likes sitting on like flat, smooth surfaces. I don't know. Cats are weird like that. They're weird with textures and whatnot. I don't understand why you like being on the plastic, Frank. I don't. I still love you though. Time to switch my leg. Like my socks? They say make them waves on them. They got mermaids. And then I just switched my leg over. Flop it over. This is a deep stretch, so you don't want to like go all at it. If you can do this, you know, if you have sciatic issues and whatnot, you know. I'm not a medical person or whatever. This is just what works for me. Yeah, you know, whatever makes it easier, right? Yeah. My designated head massager took off because he says I owe him temptations. I said he was mistaken. Yeah, I'm bringing my blanket out here so I can get cozy on the couch. But, always hitting stuff with my cane or dropping my cane. Yeah, I'm one of those spoonies. Anyways, since I'm sure it's one of those spoony kind of days, I wanted to share with you guys some of like the other things I do when I'm having a really bad back pain day. Some of the things I use to kind of cope with that really bad back pain. Sorry, I got really bad brain fog, so I'm trying. I wanted to share some of the things I use to help myself cope with those bad pain days. So let me work my way down to the floor. Am I properly in the shot? I'm sorry, I apologize. Our living room looks more like a mess on camera than it does in person. Zowie. Anyway, so what I wanted to show you, some of the things that I use for my back. One of them is, I use for more than just my back, is a foam roller. You can get a foam roller. You can get these pretty cheap, like on Marshalls or Amazon. You go on Amazon, you could probably get one pretty affordable. I'm trying to think of anybody who might have them that might be having like some good deals or stuff, but like I would just Google foam roller on Google and then find whatever is the cheapest or whatever. But Amazon's gonna have these, and these are foam rollers. They come in a variety of sizes, and if you just get onto YouTube and put foam roller stretches, exercises, a variety of things will come up of physical therapists showing you how you can use your foam roller. I like to use this on my spine, and one of the things I'll do is I'll take it and I'll lay it like this, and I'll lay on it so that my spine, let me show you. I'll get on it. You get your bum as close to one end as possible. I know I look like a whale. Anyways, yeah, you get your bum as close to the edge as possible, and you put it in the middle of your spine and you lay on it, and then you got your head on the back. So you just lay like your spine, and it stretches out your spine, and you can kind of rock back and forth. And I especially like this for the tailbone area, and you can get the muscles that are on the sides of your spine. You can get your tailbone, you could get the top of your pelvis, you can roll back and forth, and you're also getting your shoulder blades. I have a lot of shoulder pain, a lot of shoulder issues, so I really like this, especially for that, you know, that space that's right there between your shoulder blade and your spine, but it's right behind your shoulder blade. I think I'll try to find a picture and insert it here of what muscle and the name, since I had major brain fog today and I cannot remember the name of the muscle. But that muscle gets so, like, I get a lot of like knots and pain right there, and so I really like this. So I'll take my arm and I'll cross it over the top of my chest, across my breastises, and I'll and I'll try to roll it out, and that helps. You want to make sure you're not rolling over your hair, but yeah, that feels pretty good. I'll roll up the side. When I lay down, I like to keep my knees bent in this like bent when I'm laying flat, because when you keep your legs bent like this when you're laying flat, it keeps your spine pretty straight, and so it's easier, you know, to keep your spine in alignment and keep it straight. So I like to keep them bent, and it adds a lot more stability. At least that's what I learned when I was in PT. I don't know, whatever your physical therapist has told you, just listen to them. Just listen to them, because, you know, I'm a nursing school dropout, and I'm not a singer either, but you know, nursing school dropout. Yeah, so I like to do that, and then I'll just roll off to the side, and I'll flip this around, and I'll put it down under my bum area, and I'll just, you know, roll back and forth on it like side to side like this, and I can get more of my butt area. And then I'll do that around my shoulders too, but today. Or if you just want to slide this out, if you don't have a foam roller, just bending your knees like this and rolling your knees in like a circle motion, you know, like that on the floor, you're able to really massage out your lower back and get a lot of pressure points that are on your low back and your tail, especially your tailbone area. Because for me, because I have sacroiliitis, I have a herniated L5-S1. Those are my low back problems, are my herniated L5-S1 and my sacroiliitis. And so a lot of my pain is in my low back, it's on my tailbone area, and I have a lot of sciatic issues because I have nerve damage. So I have a lot of radiating pain that goes down the sides of my legs, the back of my calves, and on really bad days like today, it'll shoot through the arch of my foot. I should do a video on my pain and what it's like, because everybody who is a spoonie who lives with chronic pain, our pain is different, varies from person to person. Even if I had another person who had sacroiliitis, their pain would probably not feel the same to them as it does to me. So maybe I should do a video about how what my pain feels like. I'll think about that. Ideas. But thank you for the idea. But anyways, yeah, I get the radiating leg pain, which is super fun. Yeah, just being able to roll like this and you hold onto your knees clockwise, counterclockwise, that just helps. That's something free you guys can do right now in your living room, and you don't have to buy a foam roller. The other thing I have right here that I use for the sore spots in my low back is this. It's just, all this is a hospital sock that I got on one of my many trips to the ER when I used to get pancreatitis real bad. This is a tennis ball. It's an old tennis ball that has been in the heat and brought in. So a lot of the plastic on the inside of this has broken off, so that's why it rattles. But this is just a tennis ball. All you have to do is take a tennis ball in a sock, and you can use this. Let me get it down in there. You can use this to get the pressure points in your tailbone. So you just put it down underneath your bum, which this all looks really, really kosher. And you can just roll around and you find a sore spot and you just kind of roll it out there with the tennis ball. You can also use this on your shoulders, so you can put this underneath your shoulder. I use this a lot. You take your arm, cross it over, and you can get that muscle that I can't remember the name of right now. Really work on that too. You could do this on any like sore spot on your spine, on your back. You could probably get this on your legs, although I would, if I'm gonna roll out my legs, I'm gonna use the foam roller, which it's not fun rolling out the sides of my legs with my sciatica. That hurts, but it really helps once you get through the, ooh, this hurts pain. Really helps with sciatic pain. Let me try and get up here. Yeah, I look like a beached whale here, but yeah, those are some of the things that I do on days like this for my back. I do them on days when I'm having a good day too. Like, shoot, these are just good to do all the time to keep your muscles soft and not tense. Because I know for me, like when I haven't rolled out my legs or gone through with this on my low back, I can tell, and it really helps loosen up everything, and it really helps me with that heavy pain feeling that I get like today. So those are just some, you know, things that I do for my pain. Like I said, whatever your doctor or your physical therapist or whoever your health person is has told you, always do that first. Always do that first. But if you're hard up and you don't know what else to do or whatever, these are great. These are great. These are great options. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Quarantine life, but yeah. Good stuff, yo. Boo, I really can't see you. We're just sitting out here. I'm like nodding off here in the living room and whatnot, just zoning out. Thought I'd end the vlog here. I know, we didn't really do anything today because I was in so much pain and just couldn't think straight, but I showed you guys some of the things that I do for my back pain, so that helps. I'm just gonna chill here with Philip. Yeah, he's already asleep, so. As always, I'm sending lots of love to all the haters and the lovers, because as we know, just do some back stretches, some exercises, use a foam roller. You won't be hating anymore, you'll be loving. And take your pain meds, because those help too. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next Desert Mermaid adventure, which, you know, YouTube is saying could be right now. You can click that video, or you can click that video. I love you. Mwah.